Happy New Year's Eve, friends. Today we are on day 21. So tomorrow begins our new year. And through that practice of 21 days of you leaning into the contemplation piece, I am just, deeply, deeply appreciative of this process for myself. And I hope that this is something that you can lean into. Again, I honestly didn't think that I would ever bring Gene Keys into my business practice with human design, but here it is. This book sat on my shelf for a very long time before I even opened it up. Contemplation is a big part of Richard Rudd's process that he teaches as well. We know that that's what the 20th gate is all about, and it's part of my design, and it's a part of what the Sleeping Phoenix is bringing to us. So if we can lean into contemplation and understand it at a deeper level, to understand that all of these mechanics, what the transiting system is doing, it isn't that's not the life. It is your natal chart, your holistic human design chart that is designed to interact with that process that's going around on our sky clock, showing us the wisdom, supporting us, empowering us, sharing the wisdom with us. So let's just take a look at our chart today before we make the big shift. When we make the big shift tomorrow, there's some energy movement there. Again, we're deeply steeped in limitation today. This is something that is a guiding factor, and Pluto's going to be there until 2024. So don't think that the limitation, just because the sun is moving out of it, that you will be let go of this energy, of this wisdom. Know that it is there. It is present. You can be steeped in it how you need to. We're in a 6-line day. So 6-line days are a transitionary period. So in this New Year's Eve, as we transition into our next gate, which is gate 41, which is all about contraction. Let's just take a moment to get clear that the nervous system is so deeply affected through our day-to-day realities. And our nervous system truly, we lean in here, truly wants us to understand that there's going to be moments of ups and downs. There's going to be moments where the darkening of the light happens. There's going to be moments where we have to put up boundaries. And there's going to be moments where friends and family and music and art and experience in itself is good for us and is enhancing our lives. And sometimes it feels like it's not enhancing our lives. So this really is a process for you to understand what does the darkening of the light, the crisis in your world, when it happens, what do you do? Right? Neptune is a beautiful process, because we say that Neptune veils, but actually Neptune holds the magic. That's what Neptune is really designed for. It has the magic, and it is up to us to contemplate that magic so that we can see it in a different light. So how can you see crisis differently? What are those moments where you know that feeling is there, and instead of pushing it down or stifling it, can you just allow for that 60 seconds for the nervous system to just show itself? And one of the deep conversations that I've been having with clients is this deep, deep conversation that humanity, we were tricked into believing something that is opposite than what is actually truth. And that is that our outside circumstances trigger what's going on inside. And we live like that. And how we're actually designed to is live from an internal space to the outside, and allow for that emotional system and our nervous system to expand into that versus the other way. So when we move tomorrow in about 13 hours into the gate 41, we're going to go into this contraction a little deeper and understand this process a little more. Our moon has been zipping along. And again, we had the thinker for a bit, and now we're back to that limitation. And I know you're going, man, you keep repeating yourself. Well, because that's what these 21 days is asking us to do, is to really pay attention to limitation, to really pay attention to it. It's going to be there for a couple years. So if you see here, the sun, the moon, and Pluto are all in limitation. What are you learning from all of that? What are you learning from all of that? 3 different energies: rigidity, resourcefulness, and conservatism. All important aspects when we restrain back, instead of being super compulsive and really hasty, very hasty in our lives, we can go back and go, nope, we can restrain this energy. And instead of feeling pressure to mutate, we will be fueled into that mutation correctly when the time is right for each and every one of us individually. All right, friends, tomorrow is a magical day. I will do my best to try to get that so that it comes out right at New Year's, and we will play with that energy. Okay, enjoy, and we will go back to our regularly scheduled programming on the channel after tomorrow.